Hey guys, welcome back. It's Grim Reaper calling at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you're looking after yourselves, and hopefully you're having a great start to the week wherever you are in the world. I wanted to go over a interesting video today. I've been doing some testing on some of the relics, and I was lucky enough the other day, if you did not watch my video, to get my hands on one of the relics, which would be the cat gaze. I was very lucky to get this over the weekend. So I'm going to show you today what this relic can do. We're going to test it in HDYRA because I think this is a very good place to test this in HDYRA so you can see the differences before and after. I'm going to show you all the team, all the builds and everything. You would have seen this team before. This is my nightmare team overall. But we can see that this is a very solid blessing. This wearer ignores 10% of the target's defense when attacking enemies with higher HP, which is great for arena and P versus E content, because most of the time they always will have more HP than us. It is a ignore defense of 10, and once you fully upgrade it, it will be ignoring 20% of the target defense, coming in with 40 critical damage. So it's basically a extra legendary amulet with 200 attack or 100 defense, depending where you put that. So it's great for attack based nukers and defense based nukers as well. Not so great for HP nukers. So let's go into this video then, and we're going to showcase this on the one and only MARIUS as our tester, as our decoy today, mainly because MARIUS is a void affinity. So it's easy to test this on and less RNG involved once we can find him in here. So MARIUS was my decoy for today, and I've got a screenshot of before and after. So I'm not going to show you both runs because I think both runs just not needed or anything like that, and there is a big difference in this as well. So let me show you the both runs. We're going to go in a full run now of the HDYRA damage and everything, and then we'll come back and do a full review on the damage before and after of the teams. Okay, so this was the same gear, same champions, etc. before we did anything else, and this is the damage of everyone now. Both teams are full auto. I didn't interfere with this. I do get more damage on. Do get 500 mil damage if I do the team on auto. Sorry, on manual. This rotation I got 479, which was a 1.2. Marius coming in with 196. Now the highest I've seen Marius is 211 just on his own for Hydra when it's like better affinities, etc., and more plays into play, and we get a bit better RNG and etc. And this is going to be after. Now, it is granted that THOR is getting a bit more damage as well. KRISK is pretty much getting a bit more damage from that Hex. SICIA loses a bit damage, 4 million, and LAZARIUS comes in with the same, and CARDIEL just getting a bit more damage as well. And the 9-piece protection. And you can see here we're coming in with 536 million. I can probably push this up to 350 if I wanted to, if I put LAZARIUS in a 9-piece protection as well. I just don't change the gear. And you can see that this is a big difference on the MARIUS, right? 194 to 234. Now you would have seen that previously we've done 211 maximum damage I've seen on Marius. Bear in mind we do have the level 3 blessing now as well. When I saw 211 on him, he was also using another relic, which was the rare version as well, get extra damage. Ooh. Let me show you everyone's gear then. So let me show you everyone's gear so we can see this in full effect. We'll start with Marius first. Marius coming in with a 6-piece Slayer set, coming in with pretty nice damage. And then he's obviously using this as well. We've got the shield wearer, which we're using for arena on other champions, and then obviously this as well. None of these really do any effects here unless there is like a shield, or if they steal a shield, whatever reason, then we'll probably get a bit more damage from that as well. But the wearers having more HP, don't think after the start, I don't think it really does anything after that. Obviously, we don't get Halgaze. Now, you could build some better here, like Cruelty, which is going to be much better for Hydra. These are arena masteries. So you can see that this could be better masteries as well. Let me just go ahead and move my camera out of the way so you can kind of see what's going on here. And yeah, there's definitely ways of making it better. You've got the accuracy with defense substat. We've got critical damage, and then critical damage ring. So defense ring with defense ascended. Looking for that ring as well. And then you got defense boots with defense ascended and speed, critical damage, and critical rate is what you're looking for. Same as the boots, critical damage, defense, or critical damage here. With some accuracy substats help, some speed is what you're looking for as well, and overall as well along the top as well. So when we have a look at the full stats of the Great Hall, we're coming in with 264 264 speed. We're coming in with 7,567 defense, and then we're coming in with 337 critical damage, and then 417 accuracy, and then yeah, they're pretty standard stats, nothing too crazy on my Marius. And then we can look at champions like THOR, for example, who doesn't have anything. He's just in a really good build. This is him that we use for Hydra. Obviously, Natural Wrath, the blessing to way to go. We don't have any relics on him, whatever. This is Marius, one we use for arena. And then we're in a 6-piece Merciless and a 2-piece Cruel, so we're ignoring 40% of the target defense, which is pretty nice. These are the stats we're also running on our THOR. So we're 7,000 attack, 272 speed, 354 critical damage, and then yeah, just reasonable accuracy as well. The increased accuracy really useful from Marius. LAZARIUS there. LAZARIUS is built for arena. He's just in here because of the utility that it brings. Makes my life really easy with this run. So again, these are arena masteries, nothing special here. We're using Life Harvest as the blessing, which is arena setup, and then we're going to use the rare blessing here, which is giving me more extra critical damage. I put this on him just because of arena. I only have a 1-star blessing, so I need a bit more. And you can see here we've got a 4-piece stone skin and lethal build, which is pretty much the way to go for him in the arena. His attack, which when he used on the second form at the moment, is kind of a bit low, if I'm being honest. So let's go on to Hydra here. We can go to 4,965 attack, reasonable defense, reasonable HP, good speed, good critical damage, and then accuracy is fine at 200 because he does put accuracy up on himself, and he keeps it up pretty well overall. And then you could go 9-piece Lazarius as well for the protection, which would be this build here. If I was to put them on it, I could put them in this and make this work as well, which would be more damage for like our MARIUS, etc. And then we could share the CARDIEL build with you guys, so you can kind of see what's going on here. Got 9-piece protection, just doing his things. We got really good speed as well, so let me show you the speeds, etc. Where he is. So Hydra's coming in at 283 speed, reasonable attack, HP, and defense for survivability. You don't need 100% critical rate and critical damage. I built this in because I can. I've got the gear to do it, and he can put out some damage as well, as you've seen in the run. And then extra ignore defense. Now he's got 5 night masteries and 5 night blessings, so cruelty there would be the way to go for Hydra, and then probably a bit more better masteries along the top here for Hydra if you were to kind of go same route. And then what else did we have? So we had SICIA. So with SICIA, I've gone for neutralizer on the blessing. She got a HE burn, and I think this is a very solid blessing for her, because if the poison cloud goes up, she has a chance to put the HE burn, and then allows us to go and put our debuffs, etc. on, which is going to be very, very useful. These are her masteries overall, which is pretty useful. And then, like obviously you can see here in already, we've got 4-piece Savage and 2-piece Refresh, and some Merciless coming in, and Slayer as well, so really giving us some solid stats overall, so she can do some damage as well. When you get to my level, honestly, you just build everything for damage as you can. 274 critical damage is reasonable, 400 accuracy, 277 speed. Want a bit more speed, but that's fine. 100% critical rate is fine. A little bit of attack is fine, and then you got HP and defense. Now, if you see, if we had like a bit more of a blessings, this attack would be a bit more like, if this was level 4 or 5-star blessing, this would be a way more impressive build, if I'm being honest. And people would be like, the build's probably slightly OP. And then who else in the team have I not shown you? Probably missing someone. I think it's just KRISK. So KRISK is in a interesting build. Not normally a ways you'd build KRISK. Now you can put KRISK in the 9-piece protection. I only got 1 for the lizard man, so I do leave that on for LAZARIUS. You can see here that this is what we're going to run here. And then for KRISK, we're using Lightning Cage as a blessing. And then here we're going to come in with Hex as a 4-piece set. And then we're looking for good HP. Sorry, we're looking for good accuracy, good resistance. We're looking for good speed, good HP, and good defense as well. These are the stats you want to focus on. And it was pretty easy getting him ready to do this, if I'm being honest. And then we just oiled things up to make it a little bit more nice. Obviously, you got Snipe, which helps with the A1, and then Master Hex also helps with A1 and the passive abilities as well. I guess that's it for the video. Cat Glaze, or whatever it's called, is very, very strong. Would I say it's OP? I don't know if it's the right word to say it's OP, but it's very strong. And I'm really happy I've got one. Like, I've been chasing this because it's only going to be available for a certain time. And I'm really happy that I've got the opportunity to get one. I do need to take this up. I probably will work on this one first because this will be the way to go for me for arena, but it's really nice to have that as a nice option to kind of boost my damage if I want to for like Hydra and Chimera, etc., which I guess might be a way to go to increase the damage a little bit in that area. I guess that's it for today's video. As usual, if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, and it does help support the channel. And for me to carry on testing these things, I will be testing some other stuff out with these relics. Probably will look at a couple of the rares and epic versions as well, just to kind of post the differences with that over the next couple of weeks. Let me know down in the comments which ones you'd like me to test and which ones you think we're kind of sleeping on as content creators as well. As usual, I appreciate you guys watching to the end. Hopefully have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.